History of feminism. Many of the early cultural feminists were first radical feminists, and some continue to use that name without moving beyond the model of transforming society. A kind of separatism or vanguard orientation, building alternative communities and institutions grow in reaction to the 1960s movements for social change, with some concluding that social change was not possible. Cultural feminism has been linked with a growing consciousness of lesbian identity, borrowing from lesbian feminism ideas including the valuing of female connectedness, women centered relationships, and woman centered culture. Um, the term cultural feminism dates back at least to the use of it in 1975 by Brooke Williams of Red Stockings, who used it to denounce it and distinguish it from its roots in radical feminism. Um, Other feminists denounce cultural feminism as betraying feminist central ideas. Alice Eccles describes this as the depoliticization of radical feminism. Um, Cultural feminism is a movement that points out how modern society is hurt by encouraging masculine behavior, but society would benefit by encouraging feminine behavior instead. Um, and radical feminism is a philosophy emphasizing the patriarchal roots of inequality between men and women, or more specifically, social dominance of women by men. So, ani nga kuan, ah, history sa una, mas labaw ang feminine kaysa sa masculine or women sa men. Cultural feminists argue that what they define as traditional male behaviors, including aggressiveness, competitiveness, and domination, are harmful to society and to particular fields within the society, including business and politics, mga ana. Instead, the cultural feminist argues emphasizing caring, cooperation, and egalitarianism para sa better world, may laban sa mga feminists, mga babaye. Those who argue that women are biologically or inherently mga more kind, caring, nurturing, and cooperative, and also argue then for more inclusion of women in decision-making processes in society and in particular fields within society. Cultural feminists advocate for equal valuing of female occupations including parenting. Mga katuning trabaho nga pwede pang lalaki, pwede pang babae. Um, Respecting childcare in the home, paying wages, salaries so that staying home is economically viable, respecting female values of care and nurturing, work, working to balance a culture that overvalues male values over aggression and undervalues female values of kindness and gentleness, creating rape crisis centers and women's shelters, often in cooperation with other kinds of feminists. Emphasis on the shared values of women from white, African American, and other cultures more than on the differences of women in different groups. A female sexuality that is based on equality of power, based on mutuality rather than control, based on non-polarized rules, and refuses to create sexual hierarchies. Um, Differences with other kinds of feminism. The three main aspects of cultural feminism that are critiqued by other kinds of feminism have been essentialism, separatism, and the idea of feminist vanguard building the new culture rather than transforming the existing one through political and other challenges. A radical feminist might critique the traditional family as being gabasa naman nung
Good morning, everyone. My report is all about meaning and concept of feminism. Feminism is an interdisciplinary approach to issues of equality and equity based on gender, gender expression, gender identity, sex, and sexuality as understood through social theories and political activism. Historical feminism has evolved from the critical examination of inequality between the sexes through a more nuanced focus on the social and performative construction of gender and sexuality. Thank you.